Yeah. Sue's astrology readings are awesome. Mine
Yeah, I
and she did
hear.
Carolyn's.
Oh, I want to
They're
hear.
so cool. I sent them to you.
Oh yeah, did she like that was my first time, doing one for someone I haven't met before, so
I
I have no idea. Like,
Carolyn about it.
Yeah, hers. She loved it. She started. She pasted it all into Chat GPT,
She's so cute.
and she like was on it. She like was like, "Oh my gosh!" And then this she's talking like following me around the
I
house,
want
telling
to
me every
talk to
day.
her about it. That's so cool.
oh yeah,
You
I
got
would love to.
you
Yeah,
got to come over.
yeah, she loved it.
Yay, cool.
And then we pasted them
Yeah.
both in, and we did like combined readings, mine and hers, and like
Oh, you
how
did.
Ability.
how we're compatible and how we
That's
support each other, and
oh
then
my
the things we
gosh.
need to look out for, and
That's smart, Sue. Right?
Well, I just pointed out like a few of the areas that I can tell that are easy. Are you saying that you put it into ChatGPT and got it to tell you more about like how you guys are compatible or
yeah,
just a
I
little?
we
Oh
put
yeah, good, good.
copied the whole thing and then what she did was she said, "Help me understand this. Tell me,
Mm,
explain this to me, because I don't
yeah,
understand it," like something like that. And so then it redid everything and gave them like,
nice.
"These are the big things you need to look out for. Here's how to live by. Here's a verse that you should put on your refrigerator.
Oh,
You know,
Oh, that's awesome.
that's
here's a
cool.
reminder." And then she's like, "I want to see yours," and so I sent it to yours, and she posted mine in the same context window. And so then,
She's gonna have to show me how to do that to mine.
yeah,
Yeah.
all you do is copy it and paste it right in. Just copy the email.
But what she asks for.
Oh yeah, and then yeah, for sure. Okay, moving on. Anyway, the reading was rad though. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Sue's
Glad to
the best.
Uh,
hear.
I mean, we're all the same, so we're all the best.
we're
Really.
all that bad.
Yeah, that's
We're
right.
we're doing good. I tell one of my friends we do this. It's like this fighting style using Tai Chi and stuff, and he always beats me up, and I always say we're doing so good as he beats me down. Right? He's like, we are. He loves it. Verse 26. I don't remember where we left off. Miracles represent
27.
27. A miracle is a universal blessing from God through me to all my brothers. It is the privilege of the forgiven to forgive. Why is it my privilege to forgive? The reason is when I forgive another, it's a change of context um, to be able to see things from a different perspective. And if I can see things as in you're innocent, how could you be innocent? Well, sometimes it's just a different perspective. Well, you meant well. Sometimes you got to go all the way back to a different life. Well, shoot, how big do I have to get to make this person forgivable? Shoot, okay, another life because you're so horrible. You're destined for this. You have been sent from another life because I did something bad to you in this other life, and now you're here to torment me, and it's my opportunity. I forgive you. It's like bigger. How big does it have to be? Well, shoot, we're all a part of the same egoic structure of separation, and there is no world. Like that's the biggest you can make the biggest view of how you can make things wider, 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 wider. But sometimes you can just say, "Wow, you're doing the best you can." Yeah, if I were you and having a bad day, maybe I would, or I'm looking for my angle, you're looking for your angle. You want what you want to be happy. I want what I want to be happy. We're doing the same thing, and that's enough. And when I do that, uh, I am instantly feel good. So if I feel better, uh, I am privileged. My resonance changes, and isn't that what we want? Isn't that what all the stuff we want?
Absolutely.
That's why we want the stuff we want. Is because we want to feel better. We want to feel good. We want to be happy. And what does it mean to feel good and be happy? It means our resonance changes. It rises. The frequency. You will go from we feel better when we're in shame and we go to fear. It might not look like it from the outside, but it feels better. We feel better when we go to fear to anger. It might not look like it from the outside, but it feels better. We feel better when we go from anger to courage, where we're able to open our hearts to another. We feel better when we go from courage to loving service of some way, a consideration of curiosity, like all the way up to, we feel better when we're letting it all go and everything's perfect, when we're in peace. It feels better. So that's why the miracle is a universal blessing from God through me to all my brothers, because when I change my perspective of my brother, the Course is saying the world changes. It's not just a change in you, it's the whole world changes. And that's the experience that we're getting as well. Like, wow, the world is a better place. Wow, maybe I do have more friends than I thought. Wow, maybe everyone isn't against me. Maybe, wow, maybe the universe could be for me. Like, they're giving me exactly what I need to be happy and to release it. I don't need things to be different. I need my perspective to be different. And I really need to let my perspective go and just trust God, because I don't have enough information to even know what's good. 28, miracles are a way. Drop the hammer again. It is a privilege. Oh, yeah. 28, miracles are a way of earning release from fear. Revelation includes a state in which fear has already been abolished. Miracles are thus a means, and revelation is an end. We're also saying the same thing. Revelation induces a state in which fear has already been abolished. Revelation, the work has already been done. That's one of the common themes. Oh my gosh, it wasn't what I thought. It's kind of like that. Wow, it wasn't what I thought. Wow, they were doing the best they could. Wow. Now, you could do that, once again, get what you want. You could also increase that a little bit and have a personality development when we're here. We can also step up in what I would still call personality development after you die, and you're doing this thing that seems to be called the life review, and you realize, and you get a chance to look at the experience that each other expression has when this current expression deals with them, and you get to feel all of what happened to you, and you get to feel all of what happened to others, and you get to have the personality develop still. I mean, you're out of the body, but that separate thing that you call you is still there.
Yeah.
So that would still be, that's not liberation. That's still part of this journey, however it works. Yeah. And it's still developing the personality. So you don't have to wait till you die to have that, the judgment, right? The Bible calls it the judgment.
Yeah.
But who's doing the judgment? Well, it's you. You're doing the judgment. God's not doing the judgment.
Yeah.
God doesn't even know that you exist because you don't, right? Not one beat of heaven's song is missed with this whole thing that's happening. Not one bit. There's no like you left and you came back. Not one beat of the song is missed. Where are we at?
29.
29. Miracles praise God through you. Love that.
Aww.
They praise him by honoring his creations, affirming their perfection. They heal because they deny body identification and affirm spirit identification. So every time that you can love your brother, you're loving God. Every time you can forgive your brother, you're forgiving God. And that's what Jesus said, to what you've done to the least of these, you've done to me. When we reject our brother, we reject God. When we love our brother, we love God. When we forgive and let them be, we forgive God. And the sonship is one with God. And so it's all you on dual state. So let's go back to the personality development, like one step. Or we can go back to get what you want. It's a lot easier to get what you want when you're giving people a break, when people like being with your personality, when other personalities like being with your personality. It's easier to get what you want. Easy going, nothing's a big deal.
Yeah.
And you're still pushing for what you want. It's like, oh, okay, well, you're pushing for what you want still, but okay. Right? It's easier to get what you want. Personality development. When I see them as my friend, wow, they're pushing really hard for what they want. Well, I'm pushing really hard for what I want. Or at least I wish, maybe you're not. I wish I could push really hard for what I want. that would be kind of nice. Maybe I will push hard for what I want, and maybe I'll try to get them what they want while I push for what I want. That happens too. Then boom, personality develop, and you get what you want. Miracles. Where are we on?
Yeah, right. I like that. It's not a zero-sum game. It's not one or the other.
It's
It's not, if you forgive, you can't get your purse back. It's
go get your
it's an
purse
and.
back. We
Yeah.
got back to the car story. We got our car stolen here in Chateau.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Carolyn left her keys in the car. That was another thing. That was crazy. So she left the keys in the car. There's some they're basically on drugs of some sort.
Crackhead.
Yep, crackies. And they just found the unlocked car, and then they realized that the car started, and they're like, "Oh crap, the keys are in here. We scored, baby!" Like
Yeah.
my grandfather always used to say, "I'll roll up your windows so the honest people don't steal from you." And it's like you're giving them such an easy temptation. It's like
Yeah.
they couldn't resist. They couldn't resist. So they took the car, and the Carolyn goes out, and the car's gone. Called the police and this and that. Anyway, all the while, I got to experience like this thing of letting it go. Can I let it go? So get my car. Number one, level one. I want to get to my goal. I want to get the car back. I want to find out what happened, uh, or at least figure out what happened so we can make a claim and file insurance and like whatever. So all the while I'm working these principles and I'm like letting things go, letting things go, letting things go, and the police show up after we realize it really is stolen. And I actually found it a pretty interesting experience, and I was able to talk with these police officers, and they were really cool. They were really cool young police officers, and we were like joking and laughing. And then we find out that Karen left the keys in the car, and she's like, "Well, I did because I wanted to have all my stuff in there for the gym. I didn't want to put them in there." I'm like, "You left?" And then me and all the police officers were like, "You left the keys in the car?" She's like, "Yeah, but I locked it." I'm like,
How do you lock it?
"You you lock and close it, but then all you just push the button to get it opens because the keys are in the
In the
car."
car.
Yeah, it's a fob. Anyway, all of us are like looking at it like astounded, and so then I'm like, okay, well, now we know that you can't lock the car if the keys are in the car. And she was thinking, well, I don't know what she was thinking. Anyway,
Got to do the test.
all the while, well, even if you do the test, if you push the button and the fob's in the car, it just opens.
Yeah.
Because the fob's in the car.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. So one of my keys. Do I have a booger?
Oh no, I was bitching about this.
One of my keys, I always test because I'm like, which key does what? So that's how I do the Wild Rivers thing.
Oh yeah.
Where I'm like, because one of my cars, I can lock it and leave. The other one won't let me leave.
Yeah. There's a little red light that comes on when it locks.
Yeah. Okay.
For sure. Now that we know, and I know that now that I've experimented.
We all know this now.
Now we all know it.
Sue, do you know this?
Anyway, so we end up later. We have actually a pretty good day because it's like it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's whatever. It's a Ford Edge. We don't have a baller Mercedes or a cool Ford Bronco, new Ford Bronco like our neighbors do that I'm so jealous of.
No, you're not. You also don't have an $1,100 car payment.
That's what Layla has. And so, right, these are all just new stories. It's like everything's replaceable, this and that. It's okay. And then we end up they find the car.
Yeah. Cracking it.
The same day with cracking it, yeah. Same day, they find the car, undamaged mostly.
Yeah.
We get the car back, and everything's fine. Like nothing happened, no damage.
There was like cigarette smoke and
It was a little smoky, but
You can't get that smell out.
lots of crack.
Yeah, I mean, that's interesting though because you can. So there's multiple perspectives there. You can be like freaked out. The aura and energy of this car has been tarnished. We can never use it again.
The car.
I can't have it in my neighborhood. We could have freaked out. In the end, Carolyn was able to receive it, and I was able to receive it as just, hey, this is what's happened. Who knows? who knows if it's good or bad, right? You can't possibly know what's good or bad. But you can know it's happening. Well, here it is. Do I get a chance to forgive and release all of my negative meanings and still get to my goal? Can I release it and have a better experience, personal development? And the more and more and more and more I can release and just do life, the closer I can get to liberation. But the reality is, to get to liberation is such a silly goal, because the purpose of the book, one of the realizations, is atonement. You're already there. There's nowhere to get. So it's this ego thing to try to get somewhere. It's hilarious.
We're here.
But if you sign up for my program, which is $19.99 a month, you get free access to my YouTube channel.
I'd totally sign up for your program.
Please like and subscribe and share with your friends. What do you think, Sue?
Yeah. It's, I'm just, yeah.
Yeah.
The purse is silly,
The purse.
and it's, I mean, yeah, of course I'm thinking about like all of the things that we value, the things that we've built up in our lives, um yeah, just
I feel like it's easier
if
to
somebody,
let go of those things. So like for you, for example, I know, if you think about like a person and the way they've treated you, like that's hard to
yeah,
let go.
yeah, that's exactly what the purse represents. It's,
Uh,
the things and the ways that
Yeah.
that we presented ourselves and how we communicated that we want to be treated.
Mm-hmm.
And then when somebody violates that,
Yeah.
gave their word that they would not do this thing of yelling in your face when you ask them to give you, like, to get back the fuck up, like,
Mm-hmm.
and they do it multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second and third time when it happens, it's like, oh, well, this is my fault, right? Like, I forgave them, and so I don't deserve to get my purse back. I don't deserve to get my respect back. I don't deserve to get my space back because I already
Yeah.
forgave them for the first and second time when they violated.
Yeah. And
So,
and the world is not safe. I thought it was safe. This happened.
yeah.
Now it's not safe. Yeah. Yeah, and all the while you can abandon just level one of getting to your goal. I'm not going to get to my goal because I don't deserve it, or I'm not going to try to get to my goal because it's not possible, or I'm not going to, like, there's no reason not to try to get to your goal again. Just keep going. I mean, our kids are masters at getting to their goal just by repetition. Can I have an ice cream? No. Please let me have an ice cream. No. Please, please, no. Brother has an ice cream. No. I'm gonna go ask mom for an ice cream. No. Mom, can I have an ice cream? Stop it. It's just like, how about if I
I'm
read
gonna go
five
ask my
more?
neighbor, my friend's mom, who I can
Yeah.
guilt into
Oh, I was
getting me my
totally
ice cream.
against her.
I want to go to the neighbors. Can I go play with the neighbors? No. If I read 10 minutes in my book, can they give me an ice cream? I'm like, maybe. It's like, it's incredible. I'm like, yours are good. All right, you can have an ice cream.
Yeah.
And so get what you want. Level one, just do it. But as you go for what you want, never stop going for what you want. Why not? Just pay attention. Personality development. Let go. Everyone's your friend and your brother, even if they don't say they are. There's a story that Gary Renard, the disappearance of the universe. He was on a speaking trip, and I've read all of his books. They're awesome, by the way. Keep on going. One of the stories in one of his books, he says, I went to the speaking engagement in Europe somewhere, and they gave me cash. Like, they paid me in cash. I'm like, I don't want cash. And it was like, I don't know, 15 grand or something like that.
Shit. Yeah, I wouldn't want that.
It's a bunch of cash. He's like, can I have a check? Can you wire? Nope, sorry, here's cash.
Walking around with it.
Blunk. And so he put it in a suitcase and checked it in, and he's going back to the United States. And when he gets there, the money's gone. And he goes to customs, and he's like, I had cash in here. He's like, well, you flew out of whatever the country was. He's like, they're like, that was dumb, bro. You know, you realize those guys are really, really poor people, and you have 15 grand in cash. It's like, that's never going to make it through. And he's like, what? And so he's pissed off. Like, there's nothing anybody can do. His money's gone. He's moping. He's angry. And then he talked to his teachers, Persa and whatever the guy's name is. Do you remember?
No.
Anyway, there's two teachers. And they're like, well, this is your opportunity to let it go. He's like, yeah, I know the message. Right? He's like, no, like you don't know the details of it though, because you guys have been doing this for many lives. The person that stole that from you, you stole an enormous sum of money from them in another life, and this is your opportunity that you get to break the cycle. So forgive him, bless him. He's like, and he thought about it. He's like, wow, that's incredible. I get a chance to break the cycle. It happened in another life, and they have come to be, if you look at it that way, they've come and been born into an impoverished country, working a menial job, and feel like it's the best choice to steal someone's cash. Like, that's what they agreed to do to be able to be a part of service to Gary Bernard in this case, so that he can forgive them. It's actually a wonderful, beautiful act of service to be a thief.
Yeah.
To be the pain in your side.
Like that one NDE we listened to, Sue, that I sent you, that you have to listen to.
The shopping cart.
Yeah.
The shopping cart.
It was cool.
Yeah.
It was really cool. Their souls met.
That's right.
Cool. Okay. Are we done?
Yeah, we're almost done. 29.
We did that.
They heal because they deny body identification and they affirm spirit identification. So that second part of the verse, that's the whole thing. Just remind yourself, if you can do nothing else, and to just realize how much of what you think you want is body need versus spirit need. Our body needs it consumes everything.
Yeah.
Everything. It's like,
I've noticed that.
It's like it can be 100% of what you are obsessed with, and it's wacky. Yeah. I realize I'm not a body. All right. I cognitively know I'm not a body, but I act every day as if I'm a body. And that is 100% a massive source of suffering.
When I walked in here, I was like, because I just ran out of the house. I'm wearing a sports bra. It's not a bra, but I'm wearing a sports bra. And I was like, got my robe on, and I'm like, I'm not wearing a shirt. And I'm going to get hot. And all I could think of is, this is going to be hot. I'm going to be hot. And I started to get hot.
Yeah.
I was like, what am I going to do? How am I going to make this work?
I can't take off a shirt.
Yeah.
I'm a weird person without a shirt on.
And then I stopped thinking about it, like you said, like the focus, Sue. And I stopped thinking about it, and I started listening to what you were saying.
Yeah,
and I wasn't hot anymore. Yeah.
Your body starts to heat. Starting to sweat.
But if I don't think about it, yeah, these bodily things.
It's incredible. I've had to pee really bad before. Pee super bad, and then I get something busy and I forget I had to pee. I'm like, what? I mean, isn't that like a thing where you have to pee because your body is full of urine and now that's it?
Yeah.
No, turns out that's not the case. You could forget.
On the table, on the surgical table, I was going in for my colonoscopy, and I was like, what if I have to go to the bathroom right now? And they're like, you're going to have to wait. And I was like, what do you mean? Am I going to pee myself? I said that.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, you'll be fine. And I was like, so my body just knows to not pee?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, you're good.
Yeah. It's wild.
Yeah.
You can forget that you're hungry. You can forget you have to pee. You can forget you could be at the end of yourself in a race, and then something happens and your body could just go some more. Like all these limitations and things that we think are real, that the body tells us it's all a lie. Craziness.
Insanity.
And we are